guys, I'm back! Just a little disclaimer, you will probably see some cats jumping up on my vanity in the background. Just ignore them. Today's video is going to be covering a more cheaper known makeup brand. I know they're carried at Walmart for sure. They're called The Color Workshop. So this Christmas, my grandma actually got me their, it was a pretty big, like 30 some piece set. It was only $7.44. So you're getting 37 different products for less than $10. Every time I've seen them, I've been a little bit curious, but also a little bit wary of them, just because I don't really know if that price is going to be equal to a decent quality of a product. So, but that is why I'm here today. I am going to test out I think 2 of the eyeshadow palettes from this collection, and then I'm going to test out the bronzers, the contour palette, the highlighting palette, whatnot, and then the lip liners and lipsticks. We're gonna get a pretty full range, like broad spectrum of these products, and I will give you my 100% honest review, letting you know whether or not this is actually worth the $7.44. Here we have the Nude eyeshadow palette. It has a nice range of warm toned and some cool tone colors down here at the end. This is one of the palettes I'm going to be using for the video today. This one is called the Color Wave palette. It is all sorts of bright colors, and we'll see if they really are as bright as they look, because this is the other palette I'm using in the video today. I'm going to be testing out, of course, 2 eyeshadow palettes, a highlight and contour palette. I'm probably going to use the bronzer, and then there's strobing palette. So there's going to be 3 face palettes we're going to try out. One thing we want to see with the palettes is pigmentation, mainly, out of everything. Pigmentation. We want pigment. We also want blendability. If the shadows can't blend together very well, they're not really going to work as a shadow, because I don't know about you, I like to blend a lot and play with different colors and whatnot, so I want my shadows to blend seamlessly, and if these don't do that, they're probably not going to work for me. Another thing we want to watch for is the amount of fallout. I don't know, I'm not really picky about fallout personally, but I don't know if you guys are going to be, so we'll keep an eye on that. So that being said, we're going to get started with our eyes. First, we're going to go in with the Nude palette, and we're going to do our transition shade. And for me, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and then I'm going to deepen it with this one down here. So I'm probably only going to be using this shade and the shade out of this palette, but we will see. I really have no idea where I want to go with this eyeshadow right now. When I tap the brush, there is quite a bit coming off, but let's see how it goes. I'm not really noticing a whole lot right off. Let's try not tapping the brush. Not terrible. Hopefully it'll build up more. I'm seeing some depth being added there, but not a whole bunch. Okay, I can see it a little better now in here. It's coming. It's building. It kind of has a shimmer to it. It's not like 100% matte, but it's also not a bad shimmer. It kind of gives a little bit of a natural glow. Okay, I'm going into the darker brown to deepen my crease. I'm a firm believer that if you are just starting out in makeup, you don't need to go spend hundreds of dollars on high-end products I honestly think you should be buying drugstore and buying cheaper products like this to be trying out your makeup with. Like, moms, if you have a younger daughter who wants to start experimenting with makeup, don't go out and buy her Ulta, Sephora stuff. Go to the drugstore and buy her some cheap Wet n Wild or even the Color Workshop palettes, and buy her some nice Wet n Wild brushes and let her practice. Show her YouTube, show her beauty bloggers, let her learn. One thing, honestly, this isn't looking terrible. It's blending pretty good. The pigment isn't really there yet for me, but this is just the Nude palette. I'm going to actually go in with another brown to try to deepen this up a little bit more. So I'm going to be going in with this brown right here to try to deepen the crease just a tad more. It's good right now, but it could be better. Dang, that's powdery. So if you do have a daughter coming of age, wanting to play with makeup, I would recommend cheaper drugstore makeup. Don't go all out for it just yet. Here's kind of a look at it so far. There is some fallout building up down here, but it's not a lot. Yeah, it's honestly not bad. It's blending pretty well. I am just not obsessed with the pigmentation. It's not super pigmented. I'm going to play with these 3 right here and we'll see where it goes. So I'm going to go in with the darker teal. This is going to go right on the outside corner of my eye. Whoa. Holy shit, ma. There's a lot more fallout developing like right here from this. I think I know what look I'm going for now. I think I'm going to try out a little halo eye. Now I am going in with my Shape Tape concealer and a little curved brush, and I'm going to apply some concealer to the center of my lid right up into my crease. For a halo eye. So for this step, just slow down and take your time on it because you don't want it to be sloppy. You want it to have a nice little cut right in your crease, and you just want to set where you put that concealer. And now I'm going in with this lighter blue right here, and that's going to go in the center where I just put my concealer in my white to set. Okay. Oh, there's some fallout. Taking the brush that I tried to pack on the blue with, and I'm going to go instead of a blending brush. It's not really blending the best over where I laid the concealer on the edges there. But, I mean, we are going to have some highlighter in the center. I also found that spraying your brush, even if it is just with water, it helps pack on shimmery shades. This is what it looks like. I think we're going to go with this bottom shade right here. Kind of mixing with the blue and giving it like an icy effect. I'm not mad. I might actually try to use a shimmery shade from one of these other eyeshadow palettes just to try to pack on a little bit more pigment on the center. I'm going to go in with this one, and this is from the Nude palette. Ooh. Yes. So I think I'm going to just go in with these darker browns that I used to deepen my transition shade, and I'm going to go in with a flat. It's not really flat, but it's flat enough. Okay, so then we're going to spray my pencil brush, and we're going to put some more of this white shade that we put in the center, and we're going to put that right in the tear duct. If you divide 744 by what, 37, let's do that right now. Let's do that right now and see how much each product costs, guesstimating. Because for, let's see, 744 divided by 37, 20 cents a product. And like, you guys can't get much closer, so you can't really see what I'm seeing right now. But this ain't bad. Do these pass? Yes, they do. They pass. They pass for me. Fallout it wasn't the worst Fallout I've ever seen. It's definitely the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. It has comparable, maybe even worse Fallout. Pigment, the colorful eyeshadows were, I was shook. Like, you guys saw my face. The nudes could have been better. The shimmers were decent, but I did wet my brush also, so I don't really entirely know if that was because of that or they're just that good. So far, that's my opinion on the shadows. I really like them. Blendability, it's decent. Like, for the price, I think I would say my shadow is it's blended nicely. I'm gonna pop on some eyeliner and lashes off camera, then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do my face, so I'll be back. Okay guys, lashes and mascara and eyeliner are all on. It comes with a bronzing palette, a contouring and highlighting palette, and a strobing palette. They're in such small pans. This is the brush I use to bronze and contour with. This. How am I supposed to get this in there? They're kind of dark too. I just swatched the two bronzing shades. One's really shimmery, so I mean that could be used as like a highlighter. I feel like this is gonna be really dark. It's not terrible, but if I was any lighter than I am, that wouldn't work for me. Now I'm going to go in with the contouring and highlighting palette. It actually blends really good into the skin. Like, I'm not disappointed. I wish it was lighter though, because it is kind of really dark for me. Now I'm going to take my, oh my god, where did it go? It was just here. Okay, there it is. Morphe G35, and this is what I use to like highlight under my eyes. I'm taking this powder, this one right here, and I'm just gonna pat that under my eyes and right over right in here to kind of make sure the contour looks so seamlessly blended. It is time to highlight. My favorite part of any video. So to highlight, I use this BH Cosmetics 140 brush. So I'm going to take this little tiny shade right up here in the corner, and that's going to be my highlight shade. Okay. Okay. I'm fucking shook. So these are the 4 lipsticks. I think I'm going to use this nude pinky one right here. So there's the 3 I'm not using. And those 3 are it. So they're really pretty. So I'm going to use this orange on my lip. So now I'm going to go in with the lipstick. Isn't really the color I was hoping for, but it's not terrible. Okay, so that is the completed look with the Color Workshop 37-piece bundle that comes around, goes around holiday season at Walmart. I guess it's also available on Amazon. So if you're really actually curious about this brand, you can always search it on Amazon or look at walmart.com. Dude, I am absolutely stunned by this brand. Like, for the price point, what the fuck? I wish they would have a little bit more of a color range, because like the bronzer and the contour was way too dark for my skin, but it worked. The products feel really good on my face. It's really smooth, it's not cakey, it doesn't look bad. Like, my skin actually looks really good. This is MUAshley approved. Jeffree Star, don't come for me. I'm gonna wrap this video up. It is approved. I say if you come across this brand and you're curious, I say get it and try it out yourself. But just know that I approve and I will probably use them in future videos. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because trust me, it means a lot, especially if you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Also, don't forget to follow my other social medias. I'm really happy you guys watched. I really hope you liked. I'll see you in my next video.